Hi students, it's me, Mrs. Carbajal. I'm at home and I'm getting a whole bunch of text messages from you all on what to do for the lab about the melting chocolate. So here we go. First of all, I sent a remind to you all about what it needs to include. Write down the variables. You have to do your independent, dependent, and your control variables. Then you write down your problem statement. Ms. Carbajal, how do I do a problem statement? We'll go back to this piece of data table, and on this table that I sent out to you a long time ago, that you have in your notebook, I think it's on page 5, it says how to write out a problem statement. Does the blank independent variable affect the blank, the dependent variable? Then you write out your hypothesis. Your hypothesis is your research hypothesis. So it's in the form of if the independent variable is increased or decreased, then the dependent variable will increase or decrease. You have to make that choice. Then you do the null hypothesis. Ms. Carbajal, how do we write the null hypothesis? Well, here's when you go to this packet. And I asked you all to use this packet, and it says, as an example, it's not very good, you guys, but good luck. The mean height of forest closure mimosa plants is not significantly different from the mean height of non-forest closure mimosa plants. That you should have highlighted in your packet. So that's your null hypothesis. Then you have to write out your materials. Remember to bullet all your materials. Include everything. Then you have to write out your procedures. Make sure you start your procedures just like it says in this packet that I gave you the first time. Make sure you start it off with a verb. After you do that, you are going to write out your statistics in a table. Make sure you write down your mean average in that data table. After that, you have to calculate your statistics. First, your variance. Then after you find your variance, you have to do your standard deviation, which is the square root of your variance. After you complete that, you have to do the critical t-test. So complete the critical t. If you don't have your notes, you can follow along in this old packet. It tells you how to do that. Then you should make out your summary table. Your summary table should look like this, okay? And then you can start writing out your results. Your results should refer to your summary table, all right? And you do need to make a graph. So the graph that you need to make has to have a title. And again, refer back to this paper, okay? And put your title along the top. Then label your axes. After you do that, write out the results. How do you write out results? I'm going to show you how to write out your results. It says on step 11 in your packet, write a paragraph describing results, and they actually give you an example. Here's your example. Look for there, and it tells you how to write everything out. Okay. Once you have all that, and it's written out, there's 5 different sentences there. Sorry. After you do that, you're going to write out an appropriate conclusion. Now, since you guys are in honor classes, you get to start it off with the effect of the amount of fat in chocolate was investigated. Okay? So you have to write that out, and you have to answer all the different questions there. I hope this helps. Good luck.